Hello, and welcome to Just a Moment with my very special guest, Rachel Robinson. My name is Kristen Harding. Welcome to the show. Say hi,
Hey,
Rachel.
hey, hey guys.
You are so wonderful. You're actually in your car right now
Yeah,
and you're recording. Thank
yep.
you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you're welcome.
Wow. Well, please tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do.
I'm a stay-at-home mom, and I love my dogs, and I don't know. I just usually I just love to look. I love to look at the sky and just enjoy it. That's pretty much what I do.
Well, I love it. Stay-at-home moms are rare, and I think they're a blessing. It's all I ever wanted to be was a stay-at-home mom. Unfortunately for me, life kind of took over and I had to go to work and put my kids in daycare, and I hated that. So that you can be a stay-at-home mom is to me a blessing, and I hope your kids treat you with love and respect because they have a gift in you being there for them.
Yeah, they do, and yeah, I love it. I love being a stay-at-home mom. It's everything I
Well,
dreamed of because I love to teach my children. I love to guide them. Love to just, yeah.
right? So you've had some very unusual experiences. Um, when did these experiences with UFOs start?
Mm, I mean,
Were you
when
a
I
teen?
really started paying attention, probably 2021.
Okay. So you were a young adult and you hadn't had your children yet, or had you?
No, I have. I have. I did.
You okay,
I did. I was basically going through my spiritual awakening, and I
right?
still am. Don't get me wrong. I'm still going through it.
Oh,
But I
we're
was
all going
started
through
it.
it.
Yeah,
We're
I
all
was
going
starting
through it,
it, and I think it's the only way they could have even came to me was because I was out of religion.
right?
I
How did
wasn't
you
in that everything was scary. I wasn't in that stage anymore.
how
Or
did you break
evil.
out of the indoctrination? Because we're taught that religion is a good thing, and religion was something that was created by man to control. But faith is a different story. So how did you break out of your indoctrination?
I just started studying. I just really started studying. I don't know how detailed you want me to go on because I don't want to offend anybody on the show, but basically the way my personal experience happened is because I started searching into the God of the Bible. Stuff wasn't making sense. I kept giving this not voice, but this intuition that something's not right. You're not acting like the God of the Bible. You're not going and unaliving people and everything.
Hmm.
And okay, hold on. I might need to help someone. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Hold on. I don't know. Oh, maybe. Oh, she got it. Okay,
All
she got it.
right.
Sorry, you
You,
looked at me.
you,
I was like,
oh,
yeah,
that's not a problem. That's kindness, and that's a rare thing. So thank you for that.
yeah.
So,
Okay, so um, basically, I just got this intuition, guidance, something that I was not doing was something about the God of the Bible and me was not adding up. If He created me, why am I acting different from Him? I'm not going to unaliving everybody I see. And some current events also led me to doing more research.
hmm
And knowing now, that in my study and my research, the God of the Bible is not the good guy.
Well,
And that's
that's the
only my
thing.
experience. I'm not sure how, I'm not trying to push that on anybody, but yeah, it's my experience. And that's what made me start really waking up to the truth.
Well, you're right, though, because when we read those books, that does not, especially the Old Testament, especially Deuteronomy, that does not sound like a loving God. That does not sound like the God that the Christos consciousness would represent, you know? And I agree with you. And I got asked to leave certain churches because I had too many questions. So I understand. I really do. So I
Yeah.
think you're
Yeah.
brave.
Yeah.
I think you're brave. And once we break that indoctrination, it's really hard to ever like shut your eyes and try to go back because they've been opened and you can't. Do you agree?
I do. I do agree. And it's come into the thing, it's come into play a lot. My kids want to go, have fun, and our family's like, let's go to church. And I just can't, because if I give my energy to that Old
Right?
Testament God, then I'm making something. And that's kind of what another thing. I have friends that are witches. Okay,
Hmm. Hmm.
I do. I follow some, I talk to them on TikTok, everything. Whatever.
Right?
I met a girl that was doing witchcraft with Yahweh.
Okay. Did you just, are you talking? I think you froze there. Rachel? Hello? Let's see if she comes back. Sweetie, if you can hear me, you're muted. Let's see what happens. Hello, hello. Oops. Well, hopefully she'll come back because this was really interesting. Funny how the minute she said Wiccan, we got shut down. Let's see if she'll come back. Here we go.
Sorry about that.
There we go. What happened?
My phone overheated. I'm so sorry about that, guys.
Oh, that's not a problem. Are you going to be able to continue or should we pause?
No, you're good. You're fine. I'm
Okay.
not doing it in the sun anymore.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, you're good. I have it also being air AC on. So
Okay.
you're good.
We will. It's a little hard to hear you.
Am I good now?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
We were talking about the fact that you have Wiccan friends.
Yeah, and I saw them working with Yahweh. And if you know anything the church tells you that God hates witchcraft.
Sorcery.
Sorcery, witchcraft,
Yeah.
sorcery. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
But she was working with them, and so I'm like, interesting. But
Right?
then it got me really thinking too that basically they're telling us everything's really bad, but they're doing it.
Right?
I mean, the government even has sidekicks of their own. Come on. They
The
know how to
government
make
has,
their life, like, as governments already have their own psychics. Like, they can tell
yeah,
us it's illegal here or bad for us to be, but yet they even hire their own. Pretty much anything that was ever taught to me has been exactly the complete opposite of what's true. So,
same.
and I kept thinking, like, why is the churches okay to preach what they're preaching?
Hmm.
And I just, like I said, it just, there's a lot about churches that I know now that, yeah, it's a reason why I woke up from it.
I hope a lot of other people do.
I think they will, but I don't know if it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard when that happens because their whole world's gonna crumble.
Right?
Like if this, there's some people that say these white hats or something. Supposedly they're trying to, say that stuff's gonna happen. I don't know. Or when the raising consciousness of ascension or whatever. Some people talk about it. They're saying like the people's religions are gonna be there for them to stand up on, but imagine what we know coming out for the masses to see. And getting to know that the one you believed was the good one turns out to be not the good one.
That would break people's minds.
It did me. Tell you what, it did me. That was hard. That was really hard because I was raised up it all the time. No, I'm not saying like, you can't listen to worship music or whatever you want to do. But be mindful, pretty much.
Right. Know who you're talking to.
Yeah.
Are you getting an echo?
No, I'm not. Am I echoing with you?
I hear me twice, but that's possibly just our connection. It'll be
Hmm.
fine.
I have no idea what's going on. I'm so sorry. Yeah, we're just busy all the time.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay.
As long as you can hear me okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Good. Random question.
What?
Are you Rh negative?
No,
Is it in your family?
I don't know.
The reason I ask this, a lot of starseeds or contactees are Rh negative or in their family. So I was just curious if you were.
I don't think so. I didn't have to get a shot when I was pregnant, so don't think
Okay.
so.
Is there a certain emotion or a feeling that you feel when you see the lights in the sky?
A lot of the times it's like I had to go outside.
It's like what?
Like literally, I feel like I'm supposed to go outside. Like I'm supposed to like come outside. Like I literally get told come outside. Like it's a feeling come outside.
Right?
But I also do get I don't hear voices, but I hear the thoughts.
Right?
I say I hear them because my brain translates them as voice. But I
Right.
don't hear the voice. I don't know.
It's like a flash.
Yeah. I mean, it's like my inner ears can hear it,
Yeah.
but I can't audibly hear this voice. It's just like, yeah. I don't know. I
No,
don't know. I really don't know sometimes. Yeah.
I understand completely. It's like
I,
intuition on steroids.
yeah. It's been like that my whole life.
Wow.
Even without seeing the lights, I've always had that. You know, some people might say it's spirit, some people say it's Holy Spirit, some people say it's spirit, source, whatever it is. That's kind of what I feel like. I get talked to or communicated with. Pretty much, yeah.
So, I mean, I'm looking at my list here. Do you feel that you have a mission?
What?
A mission.
Maybe? I don't know what though.
Okay.
But I mean, um, I really don't know. I don't know the mission. If I do, I know it has something to do with the galactics. Pretty much. I don't know what it is. I really want to do like a quantum QHHT, I believe it's called, like going hypnosis and seeing what has happened to me, or if anybody
Right.
comes through. I want to do that.
Do you wonder if you've been abducted?
Yeah, I do. I wonder. Because I mean, I believe I have. Yeah.
Do you,
Like, because one time I even had one where it was like a bad sort of thing. Like, I don't know, like I woke up and it felt like I was being dragged off my bed, I guess, in the dream. But it was really real, like so real. That I
right?
guess like saying Jesus or something. And I thought, I don't know why, but yeah, it happened. Yeah.
Right.
I like I said, I don't know for sure if I've been abducted or not. I'm not sure. I wonder, but I don't know.
Well, the reason I asked it is you seem to have a connection with the lights in the sky, and they follow you.
Yeah.
And on the video that you showed me, but unfortunately I don't know how to add, it actually looked like the sun was following you. It was
Oh,
really cool.
it was cool, but I've talked to multiple people that have actually said like that's just perspective.
Okay.
So take it as you will. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. People have said, no, it's not following you. It's too big to follow you. Which,
Maybe in their
like I
world.
said, yeah, like we all create our own reality. I mean, I
Exactly.
don't know. Like in my world, I guess I made the sun follow me. I have no idea. But like I said, a lot of people have told me, no, it's not following you. It's okay. And it's like, okay. But yet, I kid you not, when I go outside, I see something moving in the corner of my eye, and I just don't remember that as a kid. I really don't.
Well, I
I know.
suggested that you might be a matrix breaker.
Yeah, I don't know. No
You can
idea.
see it for what it is.
Yeah, I don't know. But like I said, I don't know. I'm very cautious about who I tell about that because they do make fun of me. They're like, no way. You're crazy for that, or it's not following you, or.
I
And
would
maybe
never say that to you.
I mean, maybe it's not, but like, there's so many experiences. Like, say the moons and the trees. Usually I'd have to walk around to look at the moon and the trees. But yet when I walk, I don't know. Like I've seen the moon and the trees, and I walk forward and I saw the trees, but only in my perspective.
That's cool.
It's weird. It's weird. But like I said, I know there's going to be people watching and be like, that's perspective, that's science. And if that's the case, so be it. I just
Right?
become more aware of it, I guess.
Right.
And
So
for those, people that are like, it's perspective, and like, you do realize that when it says universe, it literally means your universe. You made your universe.
yes.
You made your place in this universe. Like, you create everything around you. When stuff is going bad, you need to look on the inside and fix what's going on the inside. Like, people have even seen that when there's something wrong with their car, it correlates what's going on with them.
Right?
Because we create everything. So, but yeah, like I said, with the videos of the sun and the moon and all the stars or clouds, whatever it is, it's to each their own, pretty much. Each their own. I don't know. For me as a child, I just don't remember walking and seeing a cloud moving when I walk.
That's not
I
normal.
just haven't taught, like, I've not seen that in my life. Like, if I run, my vision will see like a cloud running, going really fast. It's not normal to my vision. So maybe, like I said, maybe it's normal for everybody, but I'm just picking it up. Maybe, I don't know.
Can other people see what you see?
I have no idea. I don't think so. Because my husband was standing in the yard and he was looking at, around the sun area. I went to the opposite side and I was sitting here like, it's right here. It's right here. He says, no, it hasn't moved. And I'm like, it's right here. Like, and again, I'm not crazy. I'm not.
No, I don't think you're crazy at all.
I'm not
But I
crazy.
do think that you see things differently than most of humanity. And
Yeah,
there's a reason for that.
yeah. I don't know what the reason is, but yeah, no. Yeah, I don't know. It's different. It's just different. I mean, the thing that really got me is like when in the corner of my eye when I was running with my child, I saw something running. Like I saw something moving at the corner of my eye. And to me, yeah, it is weird. Like I said, guys, it's weird. If nobody's experienced it, that's
So
fine.
do you
It's weird.
think you saw a shadow person?
I have. I believe I've seen that before.
Yeah.
One time I was very sick. Very sick. I had I was breastfeeding my child.
Yeah.
And I got sick. Very bad infection. And in the corner of my eyes, I saw I saw a tall being.
Right.
And then shortly after, like a day or two, maybe a day, I was better. That's one weird thing have happened to me since I was a kid. I know I go all over the place. Forgive me. I have ADHD pretty bad. So, but when I was a kid, if I would ever had anything wrong with me and my parents take me to the doctor, they'd be like, "Oh, it's fine." And somehow I'd go to bed, and then I'd be better.
Right.
And they would be like, "Oh, God healed you." Like, but I don't think so. I don't know how they do it, but yeah, they I don't know, they take care of me
That's
somehow.
nice.
Yeah, somehow. I don't even know who they are, so people don't ask me who because I don't know. And this is the thing. I have not gotten to the point where I'm comfortable like asking the questions. I kind of just receive.
You perceive. Yep.
I receive things. I receive things. It's like I can write pages of things that I just received or whatever it is. See, a lot of the time, I didn't know. At first I thought I was talking to myself or I was making up all this stuff. But I was writing it without even thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I was write it, think, right? Not even think, just write it. Until like one time I was like, the thoughts were coming in, and I would just start speaking it out loud.
Right.
And just for fun, I videoed myself. And it made sense. I'm like, okay, yeah, it's not me. Not me. I literally do it 24/7. There's not a break.
So you were automatic lighting?
Yeah, I do. If I do it, yeah. But I have automatic receiving. Like I literally am a download Wi-Fi signal for somebody. I
Do
don't know.
you get the high pitched noise in your ear?
I do. I get those
So
a
do I.
lot. But mainly, like I said, mainly like someone said, maybe it's your higher self. It could be. I don't know. It could be. Like I said, I don't know. I just get messages. And the thing about the lights, sometimes I believe it. Like sometimes I know it's ET, but sometimes it literally looks like Merkaba. Okay,
Okay.
like rainbows,
Mm-hmm.
the beautifulest rainbows ever, colors, and but I don't know. I'm not even sure. Like I don't know. But even I have a connection to the stars. So there's certain stars that if I see them, I look at them like you say shiny thing, and I'm like, yeah, yeah. It's like that was some stars. That
Which stars?
I,
Which
I
stars?
I'm not sure exactly which one. I think it was Sirius, one of them, but I don't know the other. It was just sometimes it's just like this very bright star. Like, see, that's the thing. My videos, I take them to try to get my perspective.
Mm-hmm.
So if I go outside and my whole sky is blinking, I'm gonna video it to make sure I ain't crazy. Because sometimes you don't. It's a hard time believing some of this stuff is happening. Like the only reason I took a picture of that sun and the moon and the star or in the clouds or whatever is because it was what I was seeing.
Mm-hmm.
But it kind of like it gave them someone a perspective of what I saw.
Right.
But like I said, it could be normal. Science could have this all figured out, but it's just not normal for me. I just don't remember seeing it that way.
Well, those Mandela effects that people experience that show we're on different timelines, I mean, that in itself, parallel world, that's
If
cool.
I'm in a parallel world, my world is very conscious. Yeah. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Conscious or cautious?
Conscious.
Good.
Everything's
That's what I thought.
conscious.
That's what
Everything's conscious. Like one time for fun, I talked to the sun. Literally, I talked to it. It's all like get brighter. Like I said, guys, I say in my world because now I'm realizing that you might not be in my world. Like you might not
right?
be in my timeline. Like,
Right. A lot of
obviously you
people,
are, but like we're always jumping through timelines.
well, exactly. And
So
I've noticed on on my Facebook feed, so many of the friends are on such a different path. It's like, wow, 3D, 5D. I know which one of my friends will ascend and which ones are stuck.
I guess if I could tell anybody anything, stop thinking the sun and everything is just what science says.
Oh,
Stop
it's so
thinking
much
it's a
more.
ball of stop thinking it's a ball of air, ball of light, because it's not. Again, I don't know. It makes my life fun every time I like walk or do something or whatever.
Hmm.
I'm just like, well, people think it's normal, but I'm gonna enjoy it. So I don't know. Like I don't know. I don't know. It's pretty fun. My life's fun. But
I'm
yeah,
glad. A lot of
my
people
life.
don't say that.
I didn't. Usually I don't. Usually I didn't. I would be like, my life's weird. Like my life's crazy. I experience weird things, but I might as well enjoy it. My life.
Aren't we here to experience everything?
Yeah, and maybe that's what I'm being told too. Like, yeah, I even think science has it all figured out by thinking your sun is so big that it looks like it's following you. But what if it is?
Right?
Like, what if you are the center of your universe, all merged into one? I mean, you're taught that you're small, but you're not. You're not small.
We're creators.
Exactly.
I agree with you. It's already time for the commercial break. So
Okay.
you have about 4 minutes,
Okay.
and I'll see you in about 4 minutes.
Okay.
Welcome to Crystal Cove and Mystic Charms, where magic meets the mundane and the extraordinary becomes everyday. Are you ready to gift yourself with the whispers of ancient power stones? To the feel and hear the echoes of our ancient past? Dive into a world where each pendant tells a story, where rare stones hold secrets known only to the universe itself. At Crystal Cove, our collection isn't just jewelry. It's a gateway to a realm of mysticism and wonder. Let the shimmering opal guide you through twilight dreams, or embrace the fiery energy of the sun with our exquisite amber pendants. Each piece, handcrafted by the hands of a true mystic who understand the language of the earth and the fire of one's heart. At Crystal Cove and Mystic Charms, we believe that every soul deserves to sparkle. Whether you seek solace in the calming embrace of amethyst or wish to dance with the vibrant hues of turquoise, our collection holds the key to unlocking your inner magic if you allow it to be so. Visit us today and discover the pendant that speaks to your soul. Crystal Cove and Mystic Charms, where the beauty of our amazing earthy realm meets the magic of the cosmos.
Hey there, Hunter. Go check out our friends at Colorado Custom Game Calls. They are all about creating a high-quality, custom, unique game calls at an affordable price. They are here for hunters that can't and won't pay upwards of $180 to $200 per game call. They pride themselves on giving their customers the opportunity to not only purchase an affordable and high-quality call, but to customize their game call to their liking. So listen up and go check them out. That's www.coloradocustomgamecalls.com. They got calls for all type of game, and all the game calls can be custom made to your own likeness. That's www.coloradocustomgamecalls.com. Tell them Matthew sent you from the Matrix Minds.
What is up, all my beautiful and gorgeous souls? I am Michelle Espinosa, otherwise known as the Shaman, through the Matrix Mind Media. So tell me, how many times have you wished that you had that special power of prediction? To know what was going to happen before it actually happened and took place. To have some power and control over that situation before things came flying at you out of left field. The thing is, you actually can have that power. You can be aware of what's coming. Tune in to Astrology TV with me for Breaking the Cage. Every Sunday evening at 10 p.m. Eastern on the Matrix Mind Media. And I will go through the astrology and help put you on the right course and get you back in control of your own life. Love you guys.
This CBD fluid is a whole flower fluid extracted from the cannabis flower. We don't use any heat, butane, or chemicals when we extract, so we get all of the components of the plant. All the CBD, CBG, CBA, all the terpenes, all the flavonoids. This allows our body to absorb at 60 to 90% rather than the average of 6 to 10% absorption you would get with a CBD oil. Because our bodies are made up of mostly water and this is a fluid, it's highly absorbable so that you're getting 500% more nutraceuticals per dose. We also have this available in our CBD spray as well as a muscle rub with all kinds of botanicals. You're going to absolutely love it.
Check it out, Brainiacs. MatrixMinds.live/CBD. CBD I use. Feel free again. Feel alive again.
And we are back. Hello, Rachel.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you for coming back.
You're welcome.
A couple more fun questions, okay? What did you want to be when you grew up?
A veterinarian or holistic medicine? Well, it was Brett is the veterinarian first.
Right? Passion for
And
animals.
then I got married. I had met my husband, at the time boyfriend, and we just moved in together, and yeah. And then
So the
universe took me to like taking care of his siblings,
right?
being a stay-home mom basically to his siblings, but obviously not stay-home mom because it'd be like to my niece and nephew. No, my sister-in-law, my brother, actually. And so then that's what happened. Yeah, pretty much. I didn't become a vet. I just became a stay-home mom basically, or sister-in-law.
I call it an MRS degree or an MOM degree
Yeah.
because it is not an easy job.
No, it's not. Sometimes it gets overwhelming, but it's okay.
Do you believe in reincarnation?
Yes.
Do you have any memories of other lives?
I don't know. No, not really.
Flashes? Anything?
I mean, sometimes my feelings can come out of the blue or kind of like random, like just random anxiety feelings. Random. I'm like, is this past life or is this now? And sometimes I carry some of that into this life. But I don't know what I did last night. But I've had some readings as well, though.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was very wise. Very wise in my old and past lives, I guess. But
Right?
I would talk, I would share things with people, and I wouldn't be taken great. So then I was basically unalived because I brought truth that people weren't ready for.
You brought through what?
I brought truth that people weren't ready for.
Oh, yeah.
I do that a lot this time.
I'm a
Basically,
catalyst.
my life's purpose is to wreck the old systems, basically. Pretty much. I think so. Come
Well,
down and wake everybody up. I don't know.
I'm all for that.
Yeah, I always do that. People are like, why do you say this? Why are you, blah, blah, blah.
Because you want them to think?
Yeah, want them to
How dare
wake
you?
up, right? Want you to wake up. That's kind of like I was talking to, we were talking about, how in my perspective, I see the elements move. It's like for people, I'm like, think with an open mind, not what you've been taught. And actually look at the video.
Right?
I mean, just look at the videos, what I see. But they're like, no, it's not moving, you're moving. I was like, okay. And that's fine. We're all entitled to our own beliefs.
Yes.
And like I said, I know people will watch this and think I'm crazy. It's okay. It's okay.
I embrace the crazy.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah.
If we all had the same experiences, how boring would life be?
It'd be boring, yeah. I mean, for me, because I experienced what I experienced, I'm not alone. So
Yeah.
if I'm walking, I always have this little corner of my eye friend, going wherever I go. So, to the point where, see, this is a crazy thing, okay? Where I see it, again, this is my perspective, guys. I'll go in my house, and the sun, from my perspective, will be above my house. And then I go to the opposite side, like out the back door, and then I walk out the back door, and there it is. See, weird stuff happens. Weird experiences happen. And like I said, it could be science. It could not be. But I enjoy it. Nonetheless, I enjoy it.
That's the most important thing. It doesn't scare you.
No, you see, it's funny is I was always proof girl. Okay, I was a proof girl. I'm like, I gotta get proof. Like, this is not happening unless I get proof. And when I try to get proof, it's like, oh no, that's normal. Like, okay, never seen that in my life. But maybe I wasn't aware to it. Maybe I wasn't. I don't know.
Well, you have to be open-minded
Yeah.
and a certain vibration, don't you? To perceive this sort of thing?
Yeah. Well, yeah, if you're gonna tell people, yeah, the sun follows me. Yeah, when I walk, the moon goes away, like whatever. See, I feel like because I have an experiment mind, okay, guys. Like I said, the moon was in the trees, and the thing that got me is I walked. Okay, so if the moon's in the trees, okay, this is the moon, and I'm walking, like this is the moon, and I'm in the trees. I thought I had to go over here to the space where the trees were no longer and
Right.
look this direction. Right? That's normal, right?
Right.
But I don't. The minute I walk, it's straight in front of me.
Wow.
So, and that's just weird to me. I've never picked that up. Like I would be here, and then the moon's here, and in my perspective, when I walk, we walk like that. Like, it's weird. I don't know. I don't explain it.
It's fascinating. I don't think it's weird at all.
Yeah, like I said, some people might think it's crazy, but it's okay. But yeah, I mean, that's, experiments though. Like I said, experiments. I'm a proof girl. I was always.
Hmm.
I'd go back and forth. I videoed it. I was like going really back, really fast, and I was doing so much things, looking so weird outside, probably to my neighbors. But I was like, I gotta see if it's real. I gotta see, and to me, it's real. And yeah, I mean, I really do think somehow that we all control
The
that
Matrix.
being. Yeah, that being right there. Yeah, I call it a being because it's consciousness. So,
Right.
there. I mean, yeah.
What is the most important lesson that you've learned this last time?
I mean, is anything fiction?
Is anything fiction?
Is anything fiction? If
Wow.
our thoughts create a reality, is anything fiction?
Only if we're deceiving ourselves?
I mean, is anything fake? Is anything make believe? I guess no, because somewhere on this realm or realms, it was created
Right.
from a thought. So,
Right.
I mean, like, a lesson for me is be open. Be open. Don't judge. You're not living someone else's reality.
Right.
You don't know what they're going through. You don't know what they're seeing. Like people go, oh, if they don't know Jesus, it's over. Like, yeah, no, it's not. It's not because in their world, you don't know what you don't know. Like they might not even known about it because they're on the island. Like, like it just really showed me that, everybody's living their own timeline.
Right.
So who are we to judge them or make them?
And everyone is learning their own lessons, and they
Yeah.
have their own contracts, and we don't know what they are.
No. We don't. And, you know, and also too, like, you know, now I'm not saying don't ever get, for anybody that's here, I'm not saying don't get checked out by mental health or whatever. But also know there's so much spiritual things that the medical field think is something wrong. You have to have an open mind.
Right.
To an extent. Because even with schizophrenia, people here get bad stuff. People in India, they said they were getting wisdom.
Right.
So they were like, are they really hearing things? Or are they picking up on something? Like elemental spirits, land spirits.
It's all in your perspective.
Yeah. Like I said though, always get checked out. But also know. You know, also know, yeah, everything is just perspective. We create our own reality. That's pretty much what I've learned over this whole journey in my life, is we create our own reality. Something I did made this happen, or something I signed made this happen.
Or a
Even if
choice.
it's for the bad, yeah, or a choice. Even if it's something bad, then it's meant to teach me something too, though.
Right.
Because people say coincidence is a coincidence, but you know, coincide means like purpose. It's a purpose. And then coincidence means like without purpose. So there is a purpose. But there's a purpose for everything.
I agree with you.
Like, I've had some bad things happen in my life, but good things happen out of them. So.
You have learned how to make lemonade out of lemons.
Yep, pretty much.
That is a gift.
Yeah, like it's funny, I have silver hair, okay? My family's like, man, you're young. And I'm like, damn, you know how much crap I've gone through. Like, yeah. My wisdom is outside. Like, it's so much. They're like, you just have gray hair and stress. I'm like, well, yeah, probably. I've been dealing with kids since I was 18. Staying at home. 18. So, I've been through a lot, yeah. And you know, sometimes it's really hard because I want to show people what things that I go through. But some of it, nobody would believe me because it's too out there. It's too weird. Like, yeah.
Um,
Oh,
like what? What is too weird?
or just, you know, just like I was saying, like, you know, like, just, you know, like we were talking about, you know, with the sun and doing that thing. And, you know, and then like sometimes, I don't know, just,
Do you think you're guided?
yeah, yes, I do. I definitely am. And I think I'm protected too.
Yeah, I was going to say guarded and guided is what I get from you.
Yeah, and someone did say something that was interesting too, the perspective. They're like, it might not be the sun following you, but like in your perspective, it is because the higher up guardians can change themselves into other things.
That's cool.
Some kind of light could be following me, but nobody sees it. Just me.
That's cool.
Yeah, but see, when I say just me, though, it makes me sound crazy. But I know I'm not. I know I'm not. I don't have schizophrenia or anything. For anybody wondering, I don't. I just have very interesting experiences that I only say my perspective because I'm not going to push it on you. I don't want to push it on you. I just, you know, because and you know, also like it takes it into existence to the saying that, you know, like if you don't believe me, that's fine. Like, you know, like in my perspective is this, because I don't want to, like, you know, yeah. Some people will be like, oh, that's so horrible, or oh, that's not true, or not very much.
those are critics.
Yeah,
We don't
I have a
bother
lot of
with the
those.
critics.
I have a lot of those.
We encourage the amazing experiences that people are having happen to them because of the fact that we are ascending. We're waking up. We're remembering.
Yeah, if anything I have to say in the 5D, I'm guessing the sun and everything is very conscious with you.
Yeah.
Very, very conscious. Which is what I've pretty much been shown. Is like, no, like, you can talk to it. Like, I know it sounds weird saying you can talk to it, but
No,
I do.
it doesn't
Like,
really.
I do. I talk to it. I talk to, like, the stars that I feel shift.
The Native Americans have a beautiful song that greets the morning. They have another song for the water. They have another song for sunset. People have forgotten the connection. You seem to be remembering it.
Yes, definitely. Definitely. Because, yeah, I will say that I'm very close to the elements. Very, very close to the elements.
Do you feel closest to like air or fire or earth?
It's a mix of all of them, actually, really. I mean, I've seen where the fire, we had a fire. I know I'm getting close on time. The fire, we had a campfire going. And when I felt something to the fire and I took a picture and, like, you can kind of see, like, a face in the fire.
Mm-hmm.
And it was
That's a fire
interesting.
elemental.
Yeah, fire elemental. And, like, one time, this is only, like, I'm not gonna say coincidence, but it only happened once, okay? One time it was very bad thundering, okay? And I got this feeling just to point. And when I pointed, lightning struck. That was in the beginning of my spiritual awakening. I was like, well, that was cool. Like,
Say that again. You pointed and what happened?
I pointed and lightning struck where I pointed.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. But I mean, like, that's only happened, like, I think once or so. But it was fun. I was like, oh, that's cool. But yeah,
Wow.
yeah. I mean, it would
Did
be
you
pretty
know that
cool.
was going to happen?
I had the feeling that I should point. That's all I knew. Point.
That is so cool.
And I did it. Yeah.
Do you have a message for the audience?
Unlearn.
Good answer.
Unlearn. If they tell you the sun is still and not alive, just a ball of gas, unlearn. Because everything has consciousness.
I love it.
Even water has consciousness.
Yes.
And it actually has memories. If you learn
And
how to
memory.
tap
I was about
into
to say
them.
that.
Yeah. Which I want to. I wanted to, like, contact the water or have, like, frequency message, like, see if I could channel something from the water. Because waters have memories, messages. And technically speaking, if someone can channel memories from the water, you might be able to see billions of billions of years ago. Messages, memories. Yeah.
Something
Pretty
to
much
unpack.
everything's conscious. Yeah, everything's conscious. Unlearn what you've learned. You see something where you see it going across the sky. Don't just go, oh, it's science. Really look into it and go deep inside, because you might be just missing out on the best experience of your life.
Right?
Yeah.
Keep your eyes open. Keep your heart open. Look with
As the
soft eyes.
as
Yeah,
consciousness rises, everything's becoming more alive.
I like that. Well, I want to wish you a very happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
And I want to thank you so much for being on the show with me.
Thank you. I enjoyed it.
And I hope you'll come back
I will, for sure.
because I think there's more to your journey.
Yeah.
That's what my intuition says.
Well, I will be so excited to see what that brings.
Awesome. And thanks again. I mean, you've been in a warm car for how long now?
You're good.
So that's all for now, dear lights. Thank you so much for joining us. Never forget that you are amazing. You are loved. Be well. Be safe out there. And I'll see you on the next show. Bye.
Thank you.